this is our new Liugong 922F. I'll show you some of the key features of this machine. So first thing you'll notice when you look at the dig end, it's quite a highly spec machine as standard. We're fitting high flow, low flow, quick coupler pipe work, and then this machine is also fitted with the optional K-strain for more complex attachments. If we work up the machine, you can see that the pipe work is nicely routed out of the way from damage, and we've also got the rubber mounts on the clamps for additional durability. As we work our way along the boom, you can see work lights are standard. 4 LED work lights on the boom. Big thing here, going from halogen to LED, we've got a much brighter light with much improved durability for our customers. If we work down the boom again, you can see KPM hose burst check valves. Big thing about Liugong, we emphasise that we use key well-known components for our hydraulics through Kawasaki, our engine through Cummins. So these are well-known manufacturers within the industry. One more thing you'll notice while we're up here, you can see the centralised greasing on the base of the boom. So what this means is it's much easier and much safer for operators to perform daily maintenance. A big change from E to F Series is our undercarriage. So what we've done is we've had a look at the E Series and we've beefed everything up a little bit. So the design engineers are focused on reducing stress. So what we've got here, we've got new, better tie-down points. We've listened to the transport companies, we've listened to owner-operators. We've got enlarged slew frame for improved durability, and then we've also got additional drain holes. These drain holes allow water to be released in colder climates. So now we'll have a look at the rest of the undercarriage. So what you can see here, we've got 2 upper rollers as standard, and then you've got 8 lower rollers. Benefit of this, improved stability over the front when we're doing lifting operations, and significantly reduced chance of detracking as a result of these 3 lower track guides as standard as well. What I recommend now is if we head up to the top of the cab, and then we'll have a look there. Alright, so obviously earlier we talked about the centralised greasing. As we came up, you had an opportunity to see this. This is a good place to point out, you've got your 360 camera as standard. Benefit of this, much improved operator safety. So for our 13 ton up, they've all got 360 cameras as standard. If we look behind me, you see more LED lights. So you'll have 4 LEDs on the front, 2 on the rear as standard, and then 2 on your counterweight as well. So it's a very premium spec as standard for the market. Now here we've got our engine bay. So in this machine we use a 6.7 litre Cummins engine. Big difference here from our E Series is we're now at stage 5. What this means is a DPF is now fitted to the machine, but it's a tried and tested system with Cummins, so we're very confident in it, and we've had very positive feedback on it, not impacting operators. So while we're up here, this is a good point and a good time to mention our 6 individual electronic fans. Benefit of this, and it's quite unique in this field, you've got reverse fan as standard on our 20 ton size machine. So as we're here today, it's a dusty environment. This will enable operators to flush the cooling or the radiator system of dust and debris. So high spec as standard. Okay, so here we've got our lockable AdBlue fill point. The benefit of this, it's out of the dust and the dirt, and then once we've completed this from ground level, we can lock it and we know it's not going to get stolen, etc. I'll show you the pump bay now. So here we have our main pump bay. Thing to mention about the doors, you'll notice steel construction, double skim doors for durability, and even metal latches, so we're not scrimping on specification. You see the main hydraulic pump here, Kawasaki, key, well-known, well-loved suppliers of hydraulic components, and you've got very easy ground level access to all of our key filters. You'll also notice the hose there, so this is used for our refueling pump. The refueling pump has an auto stop function as well to prevent spillage and overfilling. I'll lead you around to the counterweight now. We're at the counterweight of the machine, often one of the most overlooked areas on a walk around. However, a lot of thought has gone into this new design DNA Firstly, it's much more striking than our E Series counterweights. What we've done is we've recessed and set this section back so your customers' decals, etc. are well protected, and we've got our designated strike points here which are designed for the occasional mishap. You'll also notice our rear view camera is placed within the counterweight. This is for additional protection. It's not getting swiped off by trees, branches, etc. If you follow me around now to the cooling system. So, as I mentioned before, we've got our 6 individual electronic fans. You've got very easy access to your batteries, and one of my favourites is our lockable isolator switch. So for the peace of mind for the person performing maintenance, that the machine isn't going to be started inadvertently. You've got a good place here for lifting with slings, hooks, straps, and then we've also got our wiper fill points and a Donaldson air filter, so a real premium quality air filter. This removes the requirement for the air pre-cleaner. The bay I've just opened is our cab air cleaner. So this is a fully pressurised cab, so that means if all of our windows, all of our doors are shut, the dust is going to remain outside of the cabin. Air filter really easy to access and blast off as part of your daily cleaning. Okay, so obviously, as I said, safety is important. You've got 3 points of contact while climbing into the cabin, and then, as I mentioned before, it's a large spacious environment. You've got adjustment down here. I can move the full rail, and I can also move the top of my seat in relation to my pods. What you'll notice, full air suspension, heated option also available, and it's a very spacious cabin even for a larger operator such as myself. Behind me I've got 2 storage bays. One's cooled, so perfect for sandwiches, drinks, etc. And then we've got a good place for helmets and bags at the same time. We talked earlier about the visibility, the right hand track. So down here I can see my right hand track through my glass. So Liugong has thought long and hard about visibility for the operator. I've got my 8-inch display in front of me, which is controlled either by touchscreen or also by the jog dial here. As I look to my right hand side, I've got all of my key controls in easy reach. So this control console fully links with the display for maximum ease of use. But I think it's probably best if we let the operators do the talking with these machines.